So I'm going to go ahead and make a quick video showing how to disassemble the boombox. We've been using it for testing some custom ammo, and just wanted to show how it is field stripped, since I don't see a video on YouTube showing how to do that. So of course I've confirmed that it's clear, just took the chamber flag out. I'm going to go ahead and just get an initial push on the pins here, slip it to the other side. I'm not going to take them out all the way yet. I'm just going to go ahead and get them started out, and I'll take one of them out. I don't think it really matters which, but I'm going to go ahead and just take the front one fully out there, and the back one I've just kind of gotten started coming out. So at this point, I need to kind of secure the receiver because it's going to want to jump because it's pretty much under spring tension. One thing I forgot to mention, if your PW stock is in, you need to go ahead and take it out all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab the receiver like this. And now I'm going to take that pin. Now that I have tension on it, maybe you can see it kind of jumped already. All right, so the motion that I use to take the receiver apart here is like a spaceship that has part of the spaceship detaching from it. Okay, so you can see here, I'm just going to have this part kind of go over that part right there, and it comes out kind of nicely like that. If you do it kind of going the wrong way or you do it too fast, you might get a different result, but if you do it nice and slow, you'll get that result there. So I'll go ahead and just kind of move the low receiver out of the way, and I'll pull this assembly out with the charging handle. All right, so you see the assembly here. It is not what you would expect. All right, so maybe if you're very familiar with Q products, you would expect this. It is not what I expected. So the buffer tube, the buffer is pretty much attached to the bolt carrier. We have a pin here, and there is no takedown pin. It's just the bolt is not coming out unless, I believe, you go ahead and hammer out this pin here. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. What I have here is a 1/16 punch, just a small punch here. I'm going to try to get a little bit of elevation on this. This is definitely not the right tool. As far as this, it'd be better to use a proper block, but this is what I have handy, so I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. You know what? Didn't need to hammer anything at all. It's going to come right out. Tiny bit of pressure and it came right out. So I'm assuming that the firing pin will come out now. I'm going to move that over there. Yeah, firing pin right out. And now I should be able to rotate. I don't like the orientation of all this. I'm going to do myself a favor. I'm going to move everything back the way I prefer it to be. All right. And now hopefully I can go ahead and rotate this. By the way, these need to always face the same direction when you put them in on a standard AR-15. So usually they'll be marked or dimpled to make sure you don't put it in the wrong way. So that might be something that you can do if that applies here. And yeah, there we go. All right, so reassembly. It's a simple way we can remember how to put this thing back in, since it has the notch there. With the gun having the muzzle facing away from me, I want the notch side to go down into the bolt carrier, facing towards the ejection and port, towards the side that the shells eject. So I can go ahead and put that right there. And I'm going to see if I can hammer it in. Since it doesn't want to slide in, I'm going to use a larger punch. Small punch for taking out, larger punch for putting in, and hopefully it will just go in. If it doesn't go in, I'll have to see. Oh, yep, went right in. Nice and easy. So I barely tapped it like 2 or 3 times and it went right in. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put my charging handle in here. And bolt carrier assembly in here. kind of get that click there. And then putting it back together is pretty much the reverse spaceship operation. So your big goal, so first of all, of course, make sure that your pins, your detent pins are pulled all the way out. Your big goal is to reverse the spaceship operation and not ram your trigger into this post here. Here comes the spaceship refueling. And then as soon as you start to kind of get it looking like this, try to do one of those pins. So now that I got that back pin in, I can do this front pin whenever I want to. It's nice and easy to do that front pin. And that will conclude how to field strip the Q Boombox.
I'd like to buy your deadliest gun, please.